Here we go.
Good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday if you're in UK. Hope you're enjoying the lovely heat wave we're having at the moment. Very hot, maybe 37 degrees at the moment. So it's a very hot day. We've been hot weekend overall. So Saturday was hot, but today's a whole new level of heat. Whole new level. To my viewers outside UK, I hope you're having a lovely Sunday regardless of the weather. Anyway, this film, Disclosure Day. What did I just watch? I was curious watching this film because me personally, I haven't seen a Steven Spielberg movie in a long time in cinema since War of the Worlds, since over 20 years ago. I haven't seen any other one, BFG, Tintin, all those films, Ready Player One. I didn't watch any of those films in cinema. So I wanted to give Steven Spielberg, one of my favourite filmmakers of all time, a chance to see his film in cinema as an older person now, as an older gentleman. And I had mixed feelings about this film, mixed reviews, because yes, it was me and my brother who were deciding whether to watch this, get Scary Movie to watch, give Master Universe to watch, Obsession, which got a lot of critical acclaim to watch, but I chose this because Obsession was out of cinema a bit further for me to travel. I wasn't in the mood to travel for yesterday. Scary Movie had bad reviews of it, so I didn't want to waste my hard-earned money on Scary Movie. And this, I was interested in mixed reviews, so this was the safest option. And Toy Story 5, I want to watch that another time. I want to watch that. I'm going to go to Florida, hopefully. But Disclosure Day, I know Spielberg is very fascinated by this is alien species. This is his fourth film by extraterrestrials with Close Encounters of the Kind, E.T., World of Worlds, and now this. And this film, there's a lot of built up, but the payoff is a whimper, not a bang. So basically, this film follows two people, Emily Blunt and Joshua O'Connor. Emily Blunt is a weather girl or meteorologist who has some sudden an incident that gives her psychic ability. She can speak multiple languages, can hear people's thoughts, predict the future. And this Joshua O'Connor guy has mathematical genius, basically can hack in any computer in the world, read all forms of different languages with ease, and basically it's a cat and mouse one, because there's this government agency called Vortex, headed by a character called Noah Scanlon, played by Colin Firth, who's basically trying to prevent existence of it, the reveal of existence of alien species to human race, because at the moment in this film the world's really unstable. There's a big World War III, I think, between North Korea and America, and he believes that if the world knows about aliens and God potentially not existing, this can be the end of the human race, literally, because if there's no God to look up to, and then there's a superior species that's not human, what could happen now? Because there's a lot of morality, a lot of questions between accepting other species, like potential, like racism, ethics of religion, and morality, and handling knowledge of the unknown, government secrecy, all that stuff. You also have Colin Domingo, who plays a former Vortex agent who's the leader of a resistance. He wants to. He believes humans don't know the truth about extraterrestrial species, because we humans have gives them hope that humans can accept a superior species and welcome them, and necessarily treat them badly and cause havoc. So basically, it's like if the Men in Black lost the battle and allowed the existence of humans, allowed the truth to come out of extraterrestrial life forms to the human race. But what happened if the world was aware of a different species superior than man, and how they handle it? That's the question the film asks, which is it's interesting, but the ending really lets down the movie for me in the ending. I was really annoyed about how the ending ended. Like it's like it ended in the ending it was a bit of a cliffhanger. Like we do find out that Coleman Domingo has an alien in his I'm not sure. That's been holding. I'm not sure hostage. Like it's been protecting. It's protecting from Audex for years, and then brings him to the broadcast station where Emily Blunt's character works at. Gives him a speech to Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt says, "Listen," and the film ends. And like, what the? Also, yeah. So a big part of the movie, you find Emily Blunt and Joshua Connor have these abilities because as kids, they were abducted by alien species, and they were tested and. So for some reason, explain why there was something special about these two that they chosen to be the ambassadors to the human race. So aliens can't speak English, so they use Emily Blunt and Joshua Connor as ambassadors to help bring peace between their race and the human race. Which I get, but why specifically them? Is it because they're good people? Why? What's so special about Emily? There's a lot of questions about this one. I wanted answers like, why did they specifically choose just two people, Emily Blunt and Joshua Connor? Why not a group of people? Why not choose politicians? Why kids? And also, can they shapeshift as well? I'm guessing they can because they take form of a deer and a fox. So these species can shapeshift as well. Why can't she shift to humans? Why can't aliens speak human language? If they can shapeshift to animals, why not to humans? If they're so intelligent, why do they have to communicate through human vessels? Okay, why did they choose Alien Blunt? Why Colin Domingo says it's only can be two. Why two? So it has to be a man and a woman. Can it be 5? Can it be 10? Why only 2 people choose as your vessels, as your ambassadors? Also, Emily Blunt's character is like she has the ability to empathise with people, to read their minds and predict the future, see their futures, and whereas Joshua Connor has the ability to speak, to understand their language and understand maths to holding a level, mathematical genius. So I guess Joshua Connor is the science side to the alien race, the science side, whereas Emily Blunt is the humanity side, empathetic side of the alien race. So if the work in a corporation, Emily Blunt will be head of HR, and Joshua Connor will be head of IT or scientific research. With the best way to explain their abilities. But why only 2? And why only specifically those 2? Why and them as children? It's only recruit humans as children. You can't do them as adults. And what's special about a cardinal bird awakens your abilities? See that they had abilities so 10 years old, but there was like when I came across a bird, a cardinal bird, and that suddenly awakened the alien abilities. And I'd like to know why it's special a cardinal bird that makes your abilities come to life, awakens your ability like a light switch. I give this 2.5 out of 5, 5 out of 10. A very disappointing movie, not a terrible movie. It would definitely be my lower top 10 worst films of 2026. Definitely like maybe 8, 9 out of 10. Not top 5, but definitely lower top 10. A very disappointing movie. Spielberg is this is not one of the classic Steven Spielberg movies. It's not there with Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Jurassic Park, Amistad, Schindler's List, Catch Me If You Can, Minority Report. Something classic, one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. This is definitely one of his least enjoyable films. So many questions and answers, and I wanted so many questions to be answered. They ain't gonna be Disclosure 2. I definitely, if Spielberg was planning with Disclosure 2, unless he funds out his own money, because Spielberg is a very wealthy man, they ain't gonna be Disclosure 2 because film ain't doing that well at the box office. It's doing okay. I mean, 150 budget, 150 million budget, but it's made so far worldwide 128. So it's got to make at least 300 million to break even, and I guess 400 million to break profit, because you gotta make two and a half times your budget, and plus marketing. So you got at least minimum 300 million, which I can't see it making, and probably 400 million or at least 350 or above to make profit, which I don't see this film doing. Especially Toy Story 5, Supergirl, Minions, Odyssey. July is also going to be packed as well. And due to the reviews online, I know this film got reviews by the critics, but the critics don't. And I know there'll be it's all about the critics. You and me, the critics online. I'm seeing more negative than positive online. In my definitely for this film, and I agree. This film is a mixed bag. It's not a terrible film. It's not a great film. Definitely not 8%. Obviously, maybe 50s, 55%. This film's okay. I won't watch the cinema. It's definitely a Netflix and chill movie streaming. A lot of build up, but no spark. A lot of bark, but not bite this film. A lot of build up. The best parts of the movies are the interaction scenes. Also, you find out that the humans have a well, what's his name? Colin Firth's character has access to technology, which allows him to control all the people's bodies. So he, whilst looking for Josh O'Connor and the Bud's characters, he uses like some type of key, some type of device that allows him to control Josh O'Connor's girlfriend, played by Eve Hewson, who used to be a nun, to kill him, stop him from revealing and resist the alien species. I don't understand why didn't use the technology on the Emily Blunt's boyfriend as well. Why she was on the one, why did use the same device on him? Why only on Eve Hewson's character? Why not using White Russell's character as well? Like so many questions in this film, they didn't get answers. So many questions that make this film confusing. And anyways, and the eye has the ability to get the power. Once you the ability to get awakened. Like when Bruce Banner turns into Hulk, his eyes turn green. I guess when he's using alien abilities, or when the alien abilities get awakened, eyes turn to orange or yellow colour. To match the colour of the alien species as well. Anyways, a mixed bag. Okay film. It's there. I won't watch the cinema. Wait for this film to go on streaming. Because it is a very disappointing movie by an excellent director. And adios amigos, bye now. Bye. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. If you're in the UK.
Stay here. I'll be back.